Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very exciting video. I know, and I'm sure you guys have seen this everywhere over social media. If you have seen any YouTube videos lately, you have seen this product already, but I just received mine yesterday and I still wanted to do a video because, and I'll tell you why, but let me just show you first what I'm talking about. So this is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe collaboration with Jaclyn Hill. So this is the beauty right here. This is the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I just received mine yesterday. I opened it up yesterday and I swatched like 2 colors and I'm already in love with it. So this is the palette right here. First of all, I love the box, but I do feel like it's gonna get dirty very quickly. I mean, the box doesn't matter because I just put it away, but it is really nice. This is the back of the box right here. They have Jaclyn's little notes and her pictures right here. Really fun and cute. And this is the palette right here. It came in this really nicely wrapped, it's like a double bag paper bubble wrap, which I appreciate, because if I am paying this much money for a palette, I want to make sure that it's packaged properly. So let's get rid of this, and here she is. This is the palette right here, and I absolutely love the white with the silver feel that it has and lettering. And this is the back. It just says Morphe times Jaclyn Hill, and it has JH all over the palette. So this is cute. And this is another thing that also came with. This is the little card with like the promo card, I'm assuming. And on the back it has the names of the eyeshadows. Let's just go ahead and open it. Here it is. And it always comes with this little protector for the eyeshadows, which I appreciate, but I'm getting rid of right now. Here's the palette right here with Jaclyn's little note that says, "This palette is dedicated to all of my love and subscribers. XO Jaclyn," with her signature, which she has a really nice signature. I like it. Here is the palette. Oh, can you bend this back? I guess you can. So here she is. I'm sure you have seen it all over YouTube, all over any social media platform that you have seen this palette. That's a fact. So I wanted to create a makeup look today. As you guys can see, I have my base done, which I don't typically do. I like to do my eyeshadow first and then my face makeup, but for the purpose of this video, since we're gonna be trying out the eyeshadows, I wanted to do that. So let's go ahead and get started so this video is not extremely long, just for an eyeshadow look. Alright, so I just put my hair up because I just cannot work with my hair down. And let's go ahead and get started. I already have my eyes primed. The only thing I have to do is just set them. So let me just go ahead and do that really quick. I don't think this palette has like a matte cream shadow. I think this one I think is like a satin, and this one is like a shimmery one. So I'm just gonna use my setting powder to set my eyes. Now I know that a lot of people have been trying out the eyeshadow palette without priming their eyes. I typically always set my eyes, prime my eyes to do any eyeshadow look. So I want to give this palette a very fair chance. So obviously I'm setting my eyes and prepping them like I always do. So first of all, I have no idea what I'm doing today. So let's just go ahead and wing this. First of all, I'm gonna do, I don't even know what color I want to do on my crease. I think I want to use this color. If I'm not mistaken, that color is called Pukey. Yep, this is Pukey. So it's this one right here. And I'm gonna use that as my transition shade. And I'm just gonna use this Morphe fluffy brush. It doesn't have a name specifically. So I'm just gonna use that Pukey color to as my transition shade. So that's pretty pigmented. I don't like this brush. Hold on. Let me see if I can get a different brush maybe. Let me see if I can use this E22 brush. because I wasn't liking the way that one was blending my eyeshadow. I think I want to mix in this color right here. Just because I want to soften it up a little bit. I think it's getting a little bit too orangey. So I'm just gonna use this color to mix in there. I feel like these eyeshadows don't have like any kickback at all, which I like that a lot. So that way the package doesn't get so messy. So that's really cool. This is a Sigma E40 taper blending brush. I'm just gonna use that to blend out the eyeshadow. I feel like the colors are blending very beautifully and effortlessly, so that's a very good thing. This is a Morphe M433, and I wanna go with this color right here, this one, and work that out right below the colors that we just applied. Yeah, that's pigmented. Just be careful with that. Let me tap that out because I think it's gonna be really pigmented. So I'm gonna go with a very light tan because I picked up a lot of product. Since I feel like I'm picking out so much because there's barely any fallout. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's like barely any fallout in here. That's a really good thing, but it's making me pick up too much product. So, but let's see. I'm just gonna work this in my outer corner and a little bit right below under those two colors that we just applied. I really am liking the way the eyeshadows blend, and the way they blend in with each other is like perfectly, and they blend in so seamlessly. I really do like that. I feel like she did a really great job on these eyeshadows and choosing the colors and everything. I know there have been a lot of drama around this palette. Well, technically there's always drama around anything that Jaclyn Hill does, but I don't care because I like her as a person. Not that I know her personally, but I feel like she's one of the few YouTubers that she really shows off like her true self on camera. So I seriously would love to meet her one day. I live in Miami. Yeah, technically like in the Miami area, and I think she lives in Tampa, somewhere up north. So we're not that far from each other, but obviously I'm not gonna go stalk someone because that's just creepy. But I would love to meet her one day. I feel like the things she stands for and everything she's done, it's amazing. So if I ever have the chance to meet her, I will seriously love it and I will die. So I'm going back with a little bit of Pukey and the color on the top. I go back with just a tiny bit more of those two mixed. Right now I'm mixing them in together, and I'm going right at the top, very lightly, barely even touching my skin, because I feel like I lost those two colors. The reason why I always do my makeup first, like my eyeshadows and then my face, is because of the fallout. And I don't know if you guys can see, but I don't see any fallout on my face, which is really amazing. You seriously don't get that with like almost any palette, especially to be this pigmented. So I'm very surprised about that. Now I want to go in with more like a pinkish. You know what? I'm gonna go in with this color right here on my lid. I'm just gonna go in with this little flat brush. Doesn't have a name, but it's also by Morphe. This one does have a little bit more of the kickback, but let's see. These colors blend like butter, and they feel like butter on my lids. Usually when I use this like lighter colors on my lid, I either have to use them with my finger or spray some Fix Plus, and I'm not using anything of Fix Plus. I'm not using my finger, and these colors, the lid color is very, very pigmented. I'm trying to bring that color all the way up to my lid, so that way when my eyes are open, you can actually see. I am very, very impressed. I think you guys are gonna hear me say that a lot about this palette, because you know, you gotta give it where it is. If a product sucks, I'm gonna tell you the product sucks. And if a product is really good like this one, I'm gonna tell you as well. I really do feel like this palette is amazing. And then really quick, I'm gonna go in with that pencil brush and that dark color again. And I'm just gonna work it in between right here. So I kind of want it to be like half of the dark color and then the other half the lid color. And then I'm just gonna blend those in. And just for the sake of this video, I want to go back with that lid color on my finger. Damn, look at that. Just barely even touch the eyeshadow, and I'm already like, I already have so much pigment on my finger. And I'm just slightly tapping it in. Now for my lower lash line, I'm gonna go in with the two transition shades that we use. I'm pretty much gonna do the same thing that I did on the top. I wanna do it to the bottom. I feel like the eyeshadows work better with certain type of brushes. So let me switch up the brush really quick. I'm gonna use this E18. See, I definitely do think the eyeshadows work better with certain type of brushes. Then at the end, I'm just connecting it with the top so it can look a little bit smoky on the outside. Then I'm just gonna go in with this little Real Techniques shading brush, and I'm just gonna make sure everything is smoked out and blended. The more precise brush, I'm just gonna use that dark color, but just on the outer part of my eye and very, very close to my lash line, and I'm using a Morphe M432. I'm gonna finish up the eyes really quick off camera. I'm just gonna use a nude color on my waterline, put some mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I absolutely love it. The eyeshadows blend super, super easy and effortlessly. I barely even had to do any blending. They just kind of blend in with each other by themselves. And I absolutely love it. I love the eyeshadow palette. I love the packaging, I love the colors. Next time I want to be playing with more of this side, and I just definitely dig my finger in there. Yep. I seriously love the colors, the pigmentation, the formula, everything. It's all in there and it's just perfect. So congratulations to Jaclyn and Morphe on this collaboration, and I do hope to see more. You never know what might they come out with. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.